Good evening. My journey started with the Rebbe on a cold winter night, December 1987. My wife and I walked out of the Penn Station. We were doing business in New York City, and two young men in mismatched dark suits, scuffed shoes, and black hats asked me a very strange question. "Sir, are you Jewish?" And I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "How would you like to have a menorah and Hanukkah candles so you can bench Hanukkah candles tonight?" I came from a traditional Jewish household, and I did not realize that that night was Hanukkah. I was embarrassed. I took the candles with gratitude, took the menorah. My wife and I went back to the place we stayed, and we didn't even know which night it was. So I said, "Let's light them all. More is better." And my heart ached from that time on because I should have known. I should have known. March 1st, 1961, President Kennedy announced the Peace Corps movement, how that was going to work across the world. March 2nd, the next night of Reagan, the Rebbe lauded the concept of the Peace Corps and said we're going to do the same thing with Jews. We're going to have more and more Chabad houses, more and more outreach. So there are Jews across the world that do not even know what they're lacking. That was me. I didn't even know what I was lacking, and I should have. Fast forward, in May of 1995, I walked into Mazel Tov gift store, met Rabbi Yasser Levertov. He took me next door to show me his storefront shul. There was this very large Yartzeit candle. And I asked him, I said, "Is that for the leader that you lost recently?" He said, "Yes." And I said, "I just read it was an amazing funeral, an amazing man." He said, "He was our leader." And I asked, I said, "Who's his successor? Who's going to take his place?" He said, "There is none. There is only one Moshe in every generation. He's our Moses." And he said, "Would you like to come next door? I'll give you a book. You can read about it." He sold me a book, and I read about it. 4 days later, I went back and I said, "This is an amazing man. You tell me there's a person who cared about every single Jew, regardless of who they were, or what walk of life they came from, or where they were from." He said, "Yes." And I said, "You're telling me that this man had the ability to be on a spiritual level with God that I would never be. He could ask for blessings on our behalf." He said, "Yes." And I said, "How does that work?" He said, "Let's pretend you went to a bank and asked for a loan. You might or might not get it. But how if you took someone from the board of that bank, or the bank's best customer, and he went with you to ask for a loan? Would you stand a better chance of getting it?" And I said, "Obviously." So that's what the Rebbe is. The Rebbe is the board. He's got a connection to God that you don't. "Would you like to come next door? I think there's a book you might want to read." And he sold me a book. I quickly realized there was a pattern with the books. I then came back to a week later and I said, "Rabbi, I feel like I've missed such a terrible opportunity. The Rebbe's gone. I don't have this connection now. There is no chance I can ask for a bracha. I can go visit him, I can write him." And he explained to me how tzaddikim are even more powerful after life than they are during life. And about the oil, about the things the miracles that were being done. And he said, "Would you like to come next door? I've got a book." And my wife said to me this time, she said, "You know, this is probably the greatest man." He said, "But I'm asking you to quit asking questions." Never ask a rabbi a question who sells books. But I realized from that time on that this Rebbe was my Rebbe. This is the movement I wanted to belong to. Any movement that was connected with the Rebbe, I wanted to be part of. Any movement that was there 24/7 for every Jew in the world, that's where I wanted to be. I decided from that time forth there would never be a minyan I would daven in that if I could help it, it wasn't going to be Chabad. It wasn't going to be the Rebbe's shul. It wasn't going to be a Rebbe's minyan. I am Jewish today because of the Rebbe. Our 4 sons are Jewish today because of the Rebbe. My 2 daughter-in-laws, my soon-to-be 3rd daughter-in-law, and my 4th daughter-in-law better be Jewish because of the Rebbe. The Rebbe is more to me than just my Rebbe. He's my Zayda. He's the Zayda I never had. People say to me, "Why do you wear a garter? Why do you lay 2 pairs of tefillin? Why do you touch the cloth on the ark when you walk in our house?" Because the Rebbe did. I don't have the minhag a lot of you do here. I don't have the ties. My grandfather, may he rest in peace, was gone before I was born. My second grandfather, who I loved, he as religious as he got, was I think running the bingo in our shul. So this is my Rebbe. This is my Zayda. This is who I want to walk with and walk beside. I want to follow. Because without him, I wouldn't be where I am today. We practiced family prayer in our house. My wife, Dale, was a trooper. We kept kosher. I haven't had a piece of non-kosher food in around the last 10 years, and we've had a kosher room for 19. We've been Shomer Shabbos. We've raised our kids to understand the importance of the Rebbe. And when we stood at the oil on Monday night, my wife and I again connected with our Rebbe. There's only one. And if anyone can be part of that, they have to grasp it, take it. I told my Rabbi Yossi Lebertov, that I'm going to be diligent about not going to bed at night without studying one chapter of Mishnah. Not 3. I'm not going to tell them I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 1. I'm going to make sure I do the whole Tehillim for the day. I'm going to do Tanya. And I'm asking everybody here tonight, out of respect for the Rebbe, to find a guy with a black hat and a beard, there are a few of them around, and go up to them after tonight and commit to doing 1 mitzvah. We owe that to the Rebbe.